Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. I hope that you're having a great day and I hope that you're excited for Thanksgiving. As you know, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. I have my cute little turkey over here that's showing us that we're ready for Thanksgiving. So let's dive right into math class. As you know, we're in topic 3. Topic 3, we are talking about strategies to add to 20. As you know, strategies are just different ways that they're explaining to you how to add. And once you learn all the different strategies, you will get to choose the one that you feel most comfortable with. Our objective today says I can count on to add by using a number line. So that's today's strategy, using a number line. Our state standard talks about relate counting to addition and subtraction. So we're going to focus on the addition part. Our agenda for today is listed here on the board. After I share with you what we're going to learn today, we are watching a video that I'm going to talk through so that you can understand and visually see how to do it. Then we're going to do a few problems together, and I'm going to be checking to see who is participating so that we can get some points for our class and try to get a reward for participation. Then we're going to go into your part for your you do. You're going to go on your Google Classroom and you're going to go to your group and you're going to do the assignment. And there's a green check mark there to show us that part of it is graded. Then we're going to come back together, wrap up the lesson, and see what the homework is. As you see, the materials that you need for the lesson today is you need your math workbook, your number line, your whiteboard, your dry erase marker, or you could use a paper and pencil, or you could do it in the book, whichever is easier for you. So we're going to be looking at our vocabulary. Our new vocabulary word today is number line. Number line is a picture of numbers written on a straight number line. And here is an example of a number line, 0 through 20. Because in our lesson today, we're adding numbers up through 20. Sometimes number lines look different as you get older, but right now we're focusing on number line 0 through 20. Our other words you have already been introduced to, but I wanted to put them here because we're going to be using them today. We have add, which means to join together, and we have sum. That also is the answer to an addition problem. So listen carefully for those vocabulary words because you're going to be tested on them at the end of this topic. All right, let's jump into our really fun video. I'm going to be talking you through it so that you could visually see what we're doing. This video is going to be posted on your Google Classroom so that you could view the whole thing later on, or you could view it before or during your independent work. Remember, we're using this video to show examples of how to count on using a number line. So give me 1 minute while I get that up. Okay. Alrighty, here we have our video ready to go. So I'm going to talk us through it. All right, so we are doing 4 plus 3. As you see, you start at the 4. Our froggy is on the 4, and he's going to hop forward 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and he lands on 7. 7 is the sum of our addition problem. So we just solved 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's go on to another example, 2 plus 8. So this time a cute kangaroo is going to start on number 2 because that's the first problem. And he's going to hop forward 8 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he landed on 10. So 10 is the answer to this problem. 10 is the sum of this addition problem. Alrighty, my friends, I hope that you really enjoyed that video. Remember, that video is going to be posted in your Google Classroom, and you could watch it and you could look at it during your independent work. So let's take a look at some work that we're going to be doing together. So I need to choose my pen. I'm going to choose a blue one because that's my favorite color. So here we have our number line. So I just want to show you on your number line, it starts from 0 to 20. And the one thing that you have to notice is that when you're adding, you are moving forward on the number line. You're hopping forward from line to line to line to line. So that is how we use our number line. So here we have some examples. The first problem is number 1. So we should be looking in our math book. We're on page 37. Topic 3, page 37, and we're looking at number 1. So we're going to do an example together. So you could be doing this with me on your number line, on your whiteboard, paper and pencil, however you want to do this, but please join this with me. So let's take a look at 9 plus 7. On the video, it showed us that we need to first find the first number, which is number 9. So we're going to find 9, and then the second number, we're going to do that many hops forward, okay? So we're starting at 9 and we're jumping forward 7 times. Let's trace these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we landed on 16. 16 is the answer to 9 plus 7. 16 is the sum, the answer to this addition problem. All righty, let's move on and take a look at number 2. Now we're doing 9 plus 9. Once again, we find the first number, which is 9, and we're jumping forward 9 times. So let's jump forward from line to line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We landed on 18. So 18 is the answer. 18 is the sum to 9 plus 9. All right, awesome. Now let's move on to our we do. So we're going to be doing this together. Now we're on page 38, and we're going to be looking at numbers 3 through 11. 3 through 11, we're going to be doing together. Once again, you're going to be working with me. I'm going to be calling on some friends to help share their answers, and let's try to rack up some participation points, okay? All right, we have our number line up here to use. And we're going to do the first problem. Who can tell me what is our first problem? Yes, 7 plus 4 is our first problem. So 7 is the first number. So let's find number 7 on the number line. And then we're going to hop how many times? Yes, we're going to hop 4 times. So let's jump. Let's do this together. You do it with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. What did we land on? Yes, we landed on 11. Let's write our 11 on the blank. So we found out that 7 plus 4 is 11, and 11 is our answer to this addition problem. 11 is the sum. So now I'm just erasing my number line so I can get ready for the next problem. All right, the next problem is, all right, let's take a look. Who can tell me what our next problem is? Yes, our next problem is 6 plus 8. Where do we start on the number line? Yes, we start at the 6. So let's find our 6. And how many hops forward are we going? Yes, we're going 8 hops forward. So let's do that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. What did we land on? 14. Awesome. So what is the sum of 6 plus 8? Yes, the sum is 14. Very good. All right, my friends, we're going to continue to work on all of these problems, and we're going to do each one together, and we're going to be seeing what you know. All right, my friends, so once again, we just did the part where I was explaining to you how to use the number line, and we just completed all of the problems 3 through 11 to showing me what you know. Good job. So now we're going to move on to our you do part, which is where you get to show me what you know. You are going to go into your group. As you can see, our objective says I can use a number line to add. So we're going to be doing some example problems using a number line to add. And as you can see, we have a check mark because I'm going to be grading to you. I'm going to be grading a few of these problems, okay? While we are working in these groups, I'm going to be checking in on a few of you and seeing how you're doing. And don't forget, you could also come to me at any time if you have need any trouble, if you have any trouble or you need any help. And don't forget, our video is also posted in the Google Classroom. Okay, interviewers, at this time, I would have the students go to their Google Classroom and they will click on their group. The groups are organized by their levels of what you have explained to me. So we have our yellow group, which is the not proficient group. And here we have the list of students that are in that group. Those students will be assigned to the yellow group. They will click on their yellow group information, and their problems would be less problems. They will have the video attached to their assignment so they can see it right there for their easy to use. The number line will also be there, and I will also be making sure to check in with these students in the setting. Let me show you what this assignment looks like. So here we have, as it's downloading, we have the video that's linked at the top of this page. And then we have the number line for them to use, and we only have a few problems for them to do so that they're not feeling overwhelmed. And if they're able to complete this, then I will encourage them to do a few more things. But this is what I'm going to be asking the not proficient group to do. Okay. Now let's move on to the blue group. The blue group are the proficient group. They will have work very similar to what we did in class. They will also have use of a number line. The video will be posted in the Google Classroom, but not on their assignment. Students will be able to chat with me at any time. And the two students that were listed with their IEP goals, I will definitely be checking in with them, making sure that they understand the math equation. And I will chunk some of their work and make some of their work less by asking them just to do a few of them and then encouraging them to do the others as well. So that's what this lesson looks like. So with the blue group, as you see, they have the use of the number line as well. And they also are going to be shown to do the problems either vertically or horizontally. And the students with IEP goals, I'm going to encourage them to do just the first row of each section. And then depending upon how they do and how they're feeling, I will then encourage them to do another row and so on. Now I'm going to move on to my purple group, which are the advanced students that you have told me about. These advanced students, being that they're advanced in math, I'm going to be challenging them to read and solve some word problems and using their number line to help them to solve these word problems, to keep with our objective to use number lines to add moving forward. Once again, these students will be able to chat with me at any point, and I will also be checking in with them. So let's take a look at their work. As you see, the purple group has the number line up at the top for them to use, and they have a few story problems to help them to read and to solve that. And they will be encouraged to use their number line to solve these problems. Once I've given the students time to complete these assignments, I will ask them to come together so that we could wrap up our lesson. So as you see, I will wrap up the lesson by making sure that we reached the objective that I can count to add on by using a number line, that we made sure we did every part of the lesson to check to see how they're feeling about it, to see if they have any questions about it, and then to assign any homework. So I hope that you really enjoyed my lesson. I really enjoyed doing it myself. I really enjoy this platform, and I'm really excited to hopefully be able to use it in the future. So I hope that I will hear from all of you soon. Thank you.